So Goma leaps onto the scene showcasing his newfound strength thanks to the third eye, but I'm more focused on the fact that he's built like Jiren. The Demon King makes a new map which is still more than I can say for Sparking Zero's DLC, so Vegeta attempts to get first blood. However, Goma parries his fist with an index finger and gives him a tour around the palace with his biceps. Afterwards, the prince charges straight at him now as a Super Saiyan, but it didn't make a difference with Goma hitting the cleanest throw of all demon kind. Realizing how broken the enemy is, Goku instructs everyone to jump him at the same time, including the two Margins and Tamagami 1. Du ties Goma's hands up to keep him still for each fighter to land their first blow, but the Demon King keeps his perfect by hitting left up down on his controller. That's when number 1 catches him off guard with a beam, however Goma learns deflect last second to have the Tamagami skydiving. We then have the Demon King boxing with literal flies before swiping them away in Tinder fashion, catches that Temu Excalibur without a sweat and tells Glorio and Shin to chat to the hand. This poor excuse of a jumping forces Du to wrap around Goma like Martian Man so each fighter can connect hits, but once again their attacks are reduced to a measly tickle. Everyone charges up the key waves in the carousel whilst Goma floats there with his arms crossed. But who is he even looking at? Don't tell me he's posing for the TikTok. Anywho, all attacks have reached 100% with Goma proceeding to laugh like the Clash Royale king prior to a helping dose of barrages. Goku then realizes he's dropped the healing bugs, allowing for the Demon King to employ the Force so the Saiyan can perform the mannequin challenge. As a result, Goku has no choice but to extend his hair to extreme proportions to finally unveil Super Saiyan 3. For no particular reason, the Saiyan moves in slow motion to target Goma's liver before timing his vanish to perfection and roundhouse kicking the Demon King right in the noggin. Meanwhile, Du was so inspired by Goku's trim that he gave himself Super Saiyan 3 as well, so that the two of them can get to jumping once more, where the Margin uses Goma to destroy pillars for his Fortnite daily quest. But in that same moment, all of Du's energy depletes to zero due to the cookie status effects wearing off. Goma then gives Du the Team Rocket treatment before stealing Homelander's laser beam to fry Goku like a chicken wing. The Demon King continues to reign supreme by stomping on Goku's chest, but also uses him as a ping pong ball which tuggers the Saiyan out. This next part is just criminal from Goma, cause no word of a lie, this man gives Goku the tier list special whilst having the audacity to make this face. Oh lord, at this rate we have to lock him up in Alcatraz this very instant. Anywho, Goma charges up the model of the atom to end the Saiyan's existence, but before the wrath of physics could be unleashed, Never walks up to Goku donating a portion of his magic. This causes Goku to enter literal anime opening, but also allows us to witness the Saiyan's own DNA and for peak to commence, cause not gonna lie, I prefer the original Super Saiyan 4 design, but it's still cool nonetheless with the red fur and the larger hands. But now that I mention it, I kinda wish this was Super Saiyan God's design instead, cause it would have combined Divine Ki with the primal nature of the Saiyans. Anyway, Goku charges in and stops Goma's fist while staring at the camera, but also embarrasses him by hurtling the demon across the map. One thing I noticed during this fight was the constant use of the Kaioken sound effects, which made this humbling all the more satisfying. Goma goes for a free kick which Goku swings over with his tail to land a couple headshots. The Demon King then taps further into the Force to end the Saiyan for good, but Goku proves Frieza's point by running up the rubble like a monkey and hits a cheeky backflip for style points prior to his Ki Blast exploding onto Goma's block. Upon seeing the Demon King still on his feet, everyone else tags in to assist Goku, but how do I put this lightly? Let's just say the Saiyan is the strange supreme equivalent of the group who's carrying the team on his fragile back. Goku slams Goma with the tastiest free hit combo before launching another energy ball, which has the demon soaring across the entire continent. Goma flies over demanding for a restart, but is met by a Goku who's revving up the sweetest Kamehameha known to man. Goma responds in kind with a blow so devilish that it knocks the pupils right out of the Saiyan's eye sockets. And I think most people watching this would assume the Demon King has sadly won. However, in one of the coldest moments, Goku Goku somehow continues to charge up his signature move and does a whole 180 to fire it point blank at Goma's face. The Demon King shields himself at the last second, so the Saiyan adds a bit of heat to the blast to finally put down his most formidable opponent yet. Goku strolls towards the crater thinking he got the victory royale, but the third eye does the heavy lifting once again in this battle, cause out of the blue Goma grows into the size of Godzilla as if he's munched on a mega mushroom. The Demon King proceeds to hit the Heung-min Son, which disables Super Saiyan 4 and all other forms, reverting Goku to base. But before Glorio could aid his friend, he gets a ring from his cell phone from none other than Aaron, who orders the demon to bring her the Dragon Balls. Glorio does exactly that by taking them from Hybis and arrives at Aransu's location, where the doctor demands him to wish for her to become the Supreme Demon Queen, since Glorio is the only one who knows Namekian. Eventually, the demon summons the dragon of this realm, whose design is revealed to be a mix of Porunga and Ultimate Shenron, which still looks amazing in my opinion, even if it's just a palette swap. Goma tries to tussle with the Samsulek of dragons but gets flicked away to Kingdom Come, and Aransu's now pressuring Glorio to make her wish a reality. The demon hesitates, reminiscing his journey with Goku and his friends. However, he makes the wish anyway in the Namekian language, which ends up being granted by the demon realm's Porunga. This episode showcased the canon version of Super Saiyan 4, but another transformation made its debut on none other than my glorious Prince Vegeta, so please click here if you're interested.